Hi guys, Josh here. Welcome back to the channel. My OBS is being weird, so sorry it's very messy. Apology for the messy room. I'm doing packaging and there's just boxes everywhere. Um, so I thought I'd do a what sells in lockdown video because I've had some good sales. And now StreamYard is opening up. Bear with me. Okay, we'll just ignore it for now. Right, so first I sold this today. It's the Small Bud Portugal Studio Pottery Reeds one. Filler bag, paid 20p for it. It's gone for 16.50. The first lot of Eternal Bow, only $3.99 but £5 shipping. I did increase my shipping because I was concerned about shipping parcel items in areas I can do Hermes Collection, and it's actually really easy, so yeah. But not a problem that went, just more profit for me wise. This sold as well today. Alfred Meeking, I have two of these. This is the first one to sell. $8.99. I should probably lower that a little bit. It took about 4 months to sell. I paid, I don't know, I think $2.99 per set in the charity shop, so not a lot of profit, but they went. This I sold from the kilo of jewelry, $8.99. I had it up for a while, I was sending offers. I actually think I took an offer of $7.99 for this. It's just a cameo brooch, not the best one in the world. I think it's quite a modern one, not too sure, but yeah, it sold. Another bit of studio pottery went. Very studio pottery week this week. 13, so what was that? 16.50. I think I took an offer of 10, so 13.50. That was the heart-shaped little trinket dish. These I picked up in filler bag. If you remember, they were from Argos. As you can see, I did not mention Argos. Okay, I just put was in a new bag that became split, so never used. That's just what they were. They were from Argos. I didn't mention that, and they sold for $7.99 plus £3.50 shipping. Crazy what not including a brand can do. This was a very good find. I didn't end up showing you this stuff. I had one more car boot haul from the last video, like the week after the last video. This was like the last car boot before everything shut down. I didn't end up showing you that because obviously lockdown happened. I'm here. I can't really make videos when father is around. I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. So I haven't been doing them. But I listed it all and I sold this. I think I took an offer of 20 for it, so £23.50. It cost me £1 from Steve's store. It's a genuine leather, Italian leather wallet, quite tatty and beaten up. The brand name will always be on this bit of popper. I don't know what you call it. The connector, the popper connector. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but look here. It's always got the name and usually the country. So that was the Flosciai, that one, Fukoshi, Italy, handmade. And yeah, I just did load and load of images. It was huge, 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 and I made up a price of $29.99. I took an offer of 20 or 25. Can't remember now. The solds don't show the actual offer price for some reason. This, I believe, I did show you this one, I believe. £9.99, £3.50 shipping. That went very quickly. This I showed you a few weeks ago. £10 plus £5 shipping. Obviously, people are doing housework now. They're wanting new things for their houses. This came from a big bundle of stuff I got from the charity shop. It was £1.50 for everything you see from this pink swirl collection. It's by my new favourite brand to buy. Akarok. I was slaughter the name. I think it's Akarok or Akarok. I don't know, but it's that there. It's Rosaline pink swirl small plates. It was 3 of them, and I got £14 for them, which I think is pretty good. This was filler bag. I thought it was a masher, but it's actually a beetroot container. Thank you for the viewer who actually sent me a message to let me know what it was. It's a beetroot container. You put your beetroot on this thing, and then you obviously fill the container up with your vinegar solution, and you plunge the beetroot in to keep it fresh, which I never would have thought of. But that went for £6.99 plus £3.50 shipping. This I showed you. I got this from a car boot when Craig was down, the Monocle. I paid £1 for it. I grabbed it because I liked it. Okay, I don't think it was real wood. I think it was like a plasticky wood, like a fake wood look. It had a stamp on the bottom. And yeah, that went for £12.99 with £5 shipping. These I had for ages. Again, look at the brand name. My favourite brand to buy now. So it's sort of like a French vintage, kind of retro-y kitchenware, but it's really good quality, and that's why people like it. I think I took an offer of 12 for these. So obviously £5 shipping. And people, yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why I went with £5 shipping in the end. I think it was to try and put people off buying, and it didn't work. It backfired on me slightly, but yeah, I got £15 per one of them, and they were a filler bag. So I paid probably 50p for the 5 of them, so 10 pence each. I turned that into £15. This was 50p in the Salvation Army down the road. I got £14. This was also filler bag, vintage Pyrex, single plate. Again, if you have a single plate, and I mentioned in a video I did, if you can find the pattern name, so the pattern name here is Chelsea, people search that specifically to complete a collection or find a replacement, so always make sure you put that in the title. £2.99 plus £3.50 shipping, that was easy. Doilies, filler bag, probably paid 10 pence or so. Yeah, £3.99 plus £1.25 shipping, large letter. This charity shop, 4 months ago, 5 months ago, I know I went with my mother. We went to it's near Carla's somewhere. It's not Stoke-on-Trent, Severn. No, I can't. Oh, I can't remember where it is. I can't remember the name of it, but I've been there a few times now. Hit and miss, but I grabbed this for £3.99 and I flipped it for £17 plus £3.50 shipping. That was very good. A St. Ives Studio Pottery Potpourri Bud Vase. Had like lots of different holes in the top, and it was stamped. St. Ives. I didn't realise it was St. Ives to start with, and then I kind of looked closer, and actually there was a T there, but it was worn away. 1975, so it was quite old, and it was great condition. This shocked me. 3 stainless steel egg cups, filler bag, and I got £3.99 plus £3.50 shipping. I really don't know how I did that. But, well, I know how I did that because I originally had them on for £3.99 plus free shipping. When I added shipping, I didn't change the price of these. I left it at £3.99. I actually forgot to lower them, and that turned out to be a good thing because I ended up getting £7.49 for 3 stainless steel egg cups. Crazy? I don't know. This, I took an offer, or I sent an offer. It was tacked, basically. I thought it was going to be worth a bit more, and it wasn't. I think I sent an offer of £2.50, no, £1.50 to make it up to a nice even £5 with the shipping. So I got £5 for that, and then the shipping included. These Carla gave me a bag of stuff. I think she said to me there was one missing, but there actually wasn't in the end, I don't think, because there was a spare. Yeah, no, there was a spare, so they went for £30 plus 35. So, Queen Amidala, I sniped this for 30? 29? £30, I think, and I flipped her for a nice £10 profit. That's something I'll keep an eye on doing a bit more. This came from Kilo Bags of Jewellery, Tiffany & Co. It was a tiny, tiny thing. That was a stamp mark on it. 925 silver. It went for 60. I don't know how I managed to get that in a job lot of jewellery, but I did, and I got 60 quid. So that paid for a lot of the jewellery I purchased. This I posted on Instagram. Filler bag, I pick up random things I like the look of. I grabbed these mixture of plates. I actually put an extra one in. I had 7, and I only listed 6 for some reason, so I just gave an extra plate for free. £8.99 plus shipping. These cost me literally nothing. If I'm just throwing them in to fill up some space, it costs me basically nothing. This came out of the jewelry job lot. It was very satanic, very goth, very, ritually, I think satanic is the word. Yeah, vampire, goth, engraved, sort of metal, there's crosses there, and goat heads, and yeah. There was like some red tassely things. There was this sort of spiky bit at the bottom. That went for £12.99. That was quite a good one to find. This was also in the job lot of jewelry, Emporio Armani, sort of interlocking ring necklace. It had the Emporio Armani stamp plus the little chain thing. This again was from the lot you didn't see in the car before that I didn't end up recording. It's like a Sunday, frosted Sunday tumbler, £4.99 £3.50 shipping. These also filler bag, the watercoloured mugs. I thought they were the same when I was going through the filler bags. I thought they were like matching. They weren't. They were ever so slightly different. As you can see, one has a curved handle, one has a square handle, and the bottoms are different. I did mention Sadly, not a set, but they're very similar in colour and style, so I put them together as one. That went as £13.99 for a filler bag item, so I'm getting quite good at the filler bag. This was just an example of how I sell completely random Lego parts that I probably could spend the time working out who they are, but at the end of the day, when it gets to the dribs and drabs, I can't be bothered, and it's easier for me just to throw them in a job lot bundle like this. Quite a lot of plain stuff, so for example, there's a prisoner there, city, Ninjago, Ninjago, police, prison, a lot of tat. To me, it's not really worth. This isn't worth what I got on eBay. Is what I'm trying to say. So $2.99 is more than I would have got if I saw that individually, probably. Casio calculator, I always mention these because they're just so easy to flip and sell for a good £6, and you can pick them up for £1. This was quite nice. This was from Steve. I was in one of those moods at the car boot where I was like, you know what, I'm just going to grab a box of stuff. There was a big box of this sort of nice china. It was pretty much all Ainsley, Staffordshire, that sort of stuff. China. I grabbed it and said, Steve, how much do you want? He said £5 for the box. I threw an extra few things in. He still said £5. I gave him a fiver, and yeah, I've got quite a bit of good profit on this now. $7.99, $3.50 shipping. Dreamar. This was also in one of my recent videos. Salt Pig. The small Salt Pig. It sold within an hour of listing, so I think I undersold this, but $6.99 was high end for a small Salt Pig, so I don't really know how I got that. Yeah, because some people were charging $6.99 free shipping, so I managed to get shipping on top. This was a charity shop buy. It wasn't priced. I said how much. He said £2. I said sure. It had an R on the bottom with a little squiggly thing. I don't know if that's an R and a G now I look at it, but yeah, it's an R. It's like an inkwell bud vase kind of thing, like a very I think it's not frosted. It's kind of like a honeycomb glaze, but it's not. It's like a frosted glaze. £12 with £3.50 shipping. That was very good. This had the world's worst photos. Yeah, shockingly bad photos. I don't even think I put the brand name. No, I didn't even put the brand name, but it was my favourite, Arak Fleur 10.5-inch plate platter vintage round. I sent this by just literally sandwiching it in a load of boxes. So I bubble wrapped it, sandwiched it in between the two. Then it's obviously flat. Bubble wrap that, put another bigger box flat on the top of it, chucked in a poly mailer. It arrived, no issues at all. Because obviously, if you're buying boxes online and you're not doing what I'm doing and buying them in the pallet loads, you're gonna probably not want to do that, because this box to me costs me, I think, like 2p. For you, if you buy it on eBay, it costs you 20p. Okay, there's a bit of a difference in cost comparison for people. So what I do is cost effective for me, but if you do the same, you're probably not gonna get the same value out of it, because you're not buying pallet loads of boxes, because you haven't lost your marbles, but I have, I think. Anyway, Vintage Pyrex, definitely something I'm going to keep an eye out for when the car boots start back up. Really good sales, strong sales from the Vintage Pyrex. JAJ had a few marks, but it still sold for full asking price of $13.99. The remainder of the pink swirl, I think there's one more in this bundle here. Again, I paid £1.50 for the whole lot, remember, and there's another $7.99 there. 2 glass egg cups. 2 glass egg cups. Now I put crystal because they didn't feel molded. Okay, they didn't have any of the lines that makes it look like the mold. So obviously they put the glass in a mold and it looks like a mold then, which has got like the line prints. It didn't have that, and the cuts were very precise. They weren't always the same, and obviously look at the bottom. It had like a nice cutting on the bottom, very nice grooving marks and everything. So I did list them as crystal. I don't believe they were. I'm not sure. They sounded like crystal glass. You could flick them with your finger and it made a nice ring. They weren't molded, but I wasn't sure. Maybe I shouldn't have listed them as crystal. I don't know. We'll see. They've left good feedback and they're very happy, but I need to do a bit more research on that maybe before listing things as crystal. But I'm pretty sure it was, hence why I did. But yeah, $6.99, £3.50 shipping. Again, egg cups. I don't know why, but egg cups sell really well for me. This, I could have got a lot more money for it now I think about it, but I was very glad to get rid of it. I took an offer of 15 and it went very quickly. I put it as vintage Italian Milfury red and navy necklace beads. I wasn't sure if it was Milfury. Someone who does jewelry is probably going to come and tell me that I could have got like £100 for this. And I probably could if I waited and waited and waited. But at the end of the day, my business model is get it in, get it out, get some money back. I'd rather take the profit now and reinvest that profit than sit on it for 6 or 7 months, try and get £100 for it. So yeah, I did obviously look prices up, and 19.99 seemed to be about where they were going for this kind of style and color. So I don't know. I probably should have asked a few people, but I'm trying not to rely on others for information. I'm trying to do it all myself. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I was happy with the £15. And the last slot of the pink swirl, 14.99, free shipping, so I say £10. So in my £1.50 spend in that charity shop, I ended up earning back. There was a sugar bowl, there was the 3 lots of plates. The sugar bowl I got £7 for. 3 lots of plates, probably £30. So maybe £35 income from a £1.50 spend. So at least, that's with postage on top mine, so probably at least £25 profit, £20 profit after all the fees and postage and everything. So that was a really good buy, and I'll definitely be looking out for more of that this year. This, I mentioned in the video, I should have polished it and got rid of those specs. But yeah, this was really, really good. Only could get £9.99 free shipping because they're sold on Amazon for, I think, £15 brand new, and they should have a spoon in the same enamel flower look. So yeah, I only paid £1 for it. Well, it was part of the placemat bundles that I paid £5, so I'm going to say £1. And I got £9.99 for it. It went out the door within a day, not fussed, money's money. So that is that. Now I'm pretty happy with that for lockdown. I think I've sold some really decent things. I've got rid of a lot of old stock. If I look at my eBay shop now, a lot of the stuff I have for sale is new. A lot of the older stuff has filtered out quite quickly within at least a year, or I've been auctioning it off. The ties I've kind of took off for now. I'm going to be relisting them later on in the year, maybe for wedding season if lockdown ends, obviously. But yeah, really, really happy with that. Hope you enjoyed this little update. Hope everyone's doing okay, and I will see you all very, very soon. Hopefully with some more stuff, depending on what I can do. I have some jewellery that I've sorted into broken and normal. I might look at the normal stuff and pick out the stuff I want to photograph and then sell in the bundles. I don't know. I've got a load of Lego I was recording a video on and kind of stopped halfway through. I might finish that off, and I've got my bath holiday vlog I need to upload. But I'll see you all very soon.